Is Bitcoin about to crash? Okay, in this video I will explain what I'm thinking about Bitcoin and what I'm looking at and how to trade these markets a little bit. Okay, I'm just showing a little bit the risk reward and trying to make your mind grasp the concept of what is going on right now. Okay, so short term the price is at around 8,700 to USD. So the upper Bollinger Band is showing 11,778. The moving average is 7,221. The lower band is 2,663. Okay, say we have a 50% chance of going it up or down. Okay, reward is $3,000. The risk $6,000. Right now, risk is greater than rewards. Okay, so all major investors are calling it a binary investment. I think the same thing. Okay, it's either going up or it's either going down. When we're looking at money flow index, right now there is money flowing in these markets, so we can expect that maybe the probabilities are a little bit higher for it to increase, say to 11,000, and then maybe come back down and see it at a triangle retracement and maybe go below that $8,700. Okay, when we're looking at this from a long-term perspective, a lot of investors are thinking that this is going to $100,000, that Bitcoin is going to $100 compared to USD. Now, this is a 12 to 1. If you can accept the risk of losing 100% of your portfolio and you don't care because you say rewards are a lot higher than the risk, then this makes sense. Okay, a 12 to 1 risk reward ratio is a good ratio. Of course, you should always think about other factors before putting all your money into one asset. Okay, so let's look at elements to consider. What could make this go to zero? Well, the federal bank, the central banks around the world are talking about Fedcoin, a digital currency, because they want to implement negative interest rate policies. Think about it. Would they allow competition to cash? They would never allow cash to have a competition. So why would they do the same thing with a digital currency? In my mind, what I'm seeing is that they would not allow something else because they don't want people to convert from one cash to another cash form or a digital currency. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if that Fedcoin comes out, Bitcoin is going to be probably banned from the country. Now, the second thing that we're looking at, Russia has already banned conversion of cash into Bitcoin. So if they're doing it, that's an element that a person should consider. Okay, how to protect yourself? Asset allocation. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Try to have a diversified portfolio where you can protect yourself. Always prepare for the worst. What is the worst thing that can happen if you go into Bitcoin? It gets banned, it goes down to zero. So always expect the worst before investing. Don't take out a loan. Don't go out there and take money and invest in something and put 100% in something that's not even 100% sure. It's 50-50. It can go up or it can go down. Nobody can say that it's 100% sure we're going to use Bitcoin in the future as a digital currency or something like that. So always prepare for the worst and you'll always come out ahead, okay? So is Bitcoin about to crash? Short term, nobody knows. It can go up to 11,000. It can go down to 2,000. But can you risk that amount? Is it money that you can risk? Because if the risks are higher than the reward short terms, maybe you should reconsider before investing. If you can manage that risk, if you can manage that tolerance to risk, then do it. Okay, it makes sense. Long-term binary investment, it could either go up to $100,000 or zero, so you risk $1 for every $12 a gain possible for the future. Elements to consider, you have to remember the federal banks or digital banks or central banks around the world, they want digital currencies to enable this new type of policy. If it doesn't get into account, then Bitcoin would stay very strong. It will be like gold. It'd be like investing in something that is gold. So Russia has already banned the conversion of cash into Bitcoins. Always think of protecting yourself. Have an asset allocation where you're into real estate, you're into equities, you're into bonds, you're into gold, you're into Bitcoin. You have a large portfolio, so in the long run, over a 30 years period, you'll be ahead of most everybody. If everybody's investing at the end of a cycle, then you're gonna lose all your savings and you'll have to start to zero, okay? So if you like this kind of information, like, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the next video. Thank you.